So given the products below and the events that affect them, indicate what happens to demand, supply, equilibrium, quantity, and equilibrium price in a competitive market. Identify the determinant of demand and supply that causes the shifts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for all these, it's like really important that you can draw up like a supply and demand curve. And then, so first thing is like you draw it, and then you need to be able to know like what's happening, and then you draw your new one. It's like most of the times, like you'll see, it'll be like, so you always have your price, and then you always have your quantity down here, and then demand's always going down and supply is always going up like this. And so what you'll do is you'll need to like determine if it's like, you know, if this demand's shifting like this. Like I'll draw it up because every time, because it helps me, so I can say like this is price, the first price, and this is the first, sorry, Q. And then I can say, okay, if that shifts, then like I can see, okay, yeah, price is going up and quantity is going up. Right? So so this is kind of what you're going to be doing over and over again here. It helps to understand like the determinants of demand, you said, right? So
yeah.
What would cause the whole demand curve to shift?
Okay. So we're just
there's like 5 things. Yeah. Yeah. So first let's list out what those things are that would change demand, right? So we'll do like determinants right here.
Okay. Income.
Right. So yeah, if there's a change in income.
Income. Consumer taste and preferences.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Income, taste.
So let's try and see if we can think about it. Like what would cause, so when we say that the demand curve's shifting, right, we're saying that at every single price someone wants more.
Quantity available.
Right. So yeah, I think, well, that wouldn't necessarily change the demand. There was more all of a sudden. But the number of buyers, yeah. So that's kind of along those names, or along those lines. Number of buyers.
Technology.
We said.
No, that's supply. That's just supply.
Yeah, that's supply. Let's see. So for demand, right? We would say. Also, there's like other related goods, right? So like if there's if there's like a substitute good or a complementary good. Do you remember we were talking about this?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
availability of.
Yeah. So like if. Well, I think they relate it to like the prices, right? So like if the price of a complementary good goes up or down, like what happens? So like,
price of other products.
Yeah. So like an example of that would be like hot dogs and like hot dog buns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like if you think about it, like if the price of hot dogs went down, then people would want to buy more hot dog buns because they're going to buy more hot dogs and more hot dog buns.
Because they're complementary.
Right, yeah. And so like, and then the opposite would be effective if they were substitutes. Like if the price goes down of another substitute, then you're going to want more of that one. Or the opposite, right? So, or no, I mean, you're going to want less if the price of a substitute goes down. So it's just that's price of related goods. And then the last one was talking about like expectations. Do you remember? Like if you expect the price to go up in the future, then you're going to buy more right now. So that would change the demand. So all these things right here are going to shift the whole demand curve like this, right? And then do you know what would make it move along the demand curve? Right? So like it's the difference between, you know, when we say, in order to draw this triangle, I mean like change, right? Change in demand is all these things right here. A change in quantity demanded is different. That's just a movement along, right, exactly. The only thing that changes is price, right? So if the price goes from here to here, then you're gonna go from this point to this point up here.